What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Motorhead video. As you know, we are building this F550 and we did get the cab painted, so today we want to pull this frame in and start taking this motor apart. So to get this frame into the shop, I'm going to use the rollback because it's really cold and it does take a lot of people to push this thing in there. So I'm going to get it up on the back of the rollback and slide it in there. But before I do that, I want to show you guys the cab and how it turned out. So let's walk over there and check it out. As you can see, we got it painted. It looks really good. Paul did an amazing job. The back looks really good. We're gonna let it cure. That way we can wet sand it and buff it. That'll make it real nice and flat like glass. But let's go ahead and get that frame inside where it's warm and get those heads ripped off.
Let's do it.
It's like 27 degrees right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
27?
Yeah, 27. I checked this morning, it's 27 degrees.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Cranked up really nicely though.
The thing about this thing is if it sits, the air leaks out of it, so we have to build it back up.
Yes, because it does have air brakes, air bags. This thing is set up.
Alright, so while that truck's warming up, we're going to show you the other truck that we have. We have also another F550. It's actually Dad's truck. It's right here. It's a little bit different. It has the same motor, but it's a two-wheel drive and it's automatic. So check this out. We did clean it up a little bit, put that gooseneck on it. Yeah, once we're done with this one, we're going to park him side by side. You know, let him choose which one he wants to drive.
Yeah.
His little toy right here.
But anyways, this is what this truck or our other truck looked like before.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you look at this thing, this is exactly, we had two of the exact same trucks.
The other one was better because it's four-wheel drive.
See if this thing even, well, of course it will. It's established.
Oh yeah. As you can see, the back panel looks a little bit different. I think this is a different model or something, right?
Yeah, this is different model. Hey guys, what's up, Anthony? Y'all doing any more recording? Alright, I think we got plenty of air in that truck. I think we're good to go.
Let's go. Put it on the rollback. Take the heads off of it.
so we got the frame inside the shop. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff to take off here. We're going to start with the turbo, the Fickum, the headers, all the wiring, and the intake manifold. But before we do that, we're gonna go to Harbor Freight and get us some tools, because we have been borrowing V-Tunes tools a lot, and we may have lost a few as well. So we're gonna go down there and get us some tools. I kind of like this. That's also electric.
Yo, this is a nice little welder here.
They look cool and all, but I don't know. I'd be very
Look how
cautious.
small this TIG is.
That's a very good size. It's like for mobile welding, it would be perfect.
We have that plasma over there, All right, so we got all of our tools. Now we're ready to go ahead and start pulling off those heads. So let's get back to the shop. All right, so we got most of this all off, and now we're actually ready to go ahead and take the heads off. Yuri's gonna go ahead and go over the process, how to properly do it.
All right, so we're gonna start with bolt number 1. Gonna break it loose. And then bolt number 2, which is right here. And you wanna go in sequence. You wanna start from the very center bolt and then work your way around it by the diagram, because if you take it off unevenly, you can warp the head. So you kind of have to take it off the same way it goes back on. Dang, that was looser than all.
What about all this stuff? Does it just come off with it?
Yeah, that's the.
Loosen it properly?
Yeah. Keep that head from warping, you know what I mean?
Shoot, I can't wait till this thing's all done, man.
Man, it's gonna be awesome. I ain't gonna show up to the shop for about 2 weeks.
What are you gonna be doing? Cruising on it?
Just cruising, you know what I'm saying? Out there rolling coal.
We're just gonna hear a jet on the highway every day.
Yep. Oh, there goes Yuri. He's past everything but a gas station. All right, now these have to go boom, 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 boom. There's not enough time over here.
Ooh, she's peeing, boys.
Yeah, all right, be careful, very careful.
All right, so as you can see, this is actually gonna be a pretty straightforward process. We're already down to the core. We're not gonna have to take anything else off. All we need to do now with these heads, which we probably won't get it done today, it is getting late and they're probably closed. We need to get them to the machine shop. They're gonna get them all cleaned up for us, and then we can start putting it all back together. But this motor is looking really good. Yuri, didn't you say you seen some new parts on it?
Yeah, that's definitely been replaced. And then look, check this out. These are actually a really big problem with this truck. It's this victim right here. They've got some sort of voltage issue inside them, and a lot of them go bad, and like you don't get the proper voltage for your injectors. So you have to replace this or send it out and get it remanded. This has obviously already been done. So
That's
remanufactured in Mexico.
And our turbo could possibly be remanufactured also, because there was one of the 10 bolts.
Yeah, everything, it looks like, if you look at the rear end's got a remanufactured sticker on it. It's got like a stamp from a factory that remans them. And then I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking they may have done this head gasket. But it's hard to tell. I mean, I don't know anything about them.
Probably just have to look up the OEM. We actually got really lucky with this truck, guys, because there was actually a rat's nest in there. So it could have easily chewed up one of those wires, and if we never got this thing started, we honestly probably would have just
Glad we need to keep these
given up on it. So
in a row.
we got very lucky. Now we're moving right along.
So
It's gonna all turn out super nice.
Yeah, they just come right out, but I don't want to confuse them because I don't know, you know, we gotta follow the rules.
Yeah, I got an idea.
What if we just take him out with the head gasket and leave him in the holes?
No, that's gonna get
What if we
it's
just
gonna
put
get
him on a piece of
really fast.
Put him on a piece of cardboard?
What are those?
Push rods.
Get a piece of cardboard.
I love how this motor don't have timing or anything like that.
Yeah, it's really straightforward.
It's gonna be
Very
sick.
easy. You just pull it off, put it all back on. You're done with it.
Yes, sir.
You don't even have to torque it down to spec. You just cross thread it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm telling you what,
check this out.
3 Ooga Doogas is good enough. All right, we got both heads off. How's it looking, Yuri?
It looks pretty good, except for, I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm looking at because I'm not a mechanic, but I'm pretty sure that it shouldn't look like that right there.
That looks like water was getting through right there.
Looks like something was definitely getting through, and not to mention the fact that when I was taking this side off, the bolts were not as tight as the other side.
Oh, and they were marked, remember? So this
Yeah, all the bolts are marked, so that definitely tells me that somebody's removed them and put them back. They haven't, they didn't replace the bolts, so I think they did put a head gasket on there. Because, and like that just looks weird. I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
No,
It definitely looks like something's been getting through there.
Hey, and that's why we're doing this, guys. As you can see, you know, it's
Yeah,
better
because
safe
I
to be
mean, look,
sorry.
if we would have put this truck all back together and started running it, that right there, it would have only been a matter of time, I think.
for sure.
So, yep.
All right, so basically all that's left for us to do is to take these two exhaust manifolds off. We don't want to really mess with any of this. We're just going to let the machine shop guy do it because like I said earlier, we are not professionals and we'd rather it get done right. So basically you just got to unscrew all these and get this off and it'll be ready to go. And tomorrow morning we can send it out to the machine shop. All right, so what we want to do real quick is go ahead and organize everything, get it all nice and clean.
Look at this, lad.
Oh, snap.
I'm pretty sure that's bad, ain't it?
Yeah, it looks a little burned.
The other one, go grab that other one. Right there on the
Ran great though.
I don't know. She had,
Oh. Maybe there's just some scorch marks. Maybe it's not.
from what? You know what kind of pressures there should be right there?
Yeah, if
There
anything,
should be
look,
an
it's
insane amount
double
of pressure.
gasket, so nothing should really be getting through to here.
There should be an insane amount of pressure right here. It's supposed to seal that. This is supposed to have compression. Each cylinder is supposed to have its own compression. Look at that. It's definitely a good call to do the heads and the studs.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the oil pump though. Hopefully it's new. That would be great.
Let's crack that thing.
Let's
open.
do
See
it.
what's going on in there.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that because we did see this doesn't look like OEM gasket, so we're thinking it may have been cracked in. Didn't we buy an oil pump though?
Yeah, I already ordered one, but something happened and they never sent it, and we were sitting here waiting for it for almost a month, and then I had to call them and rat them out. So, I don't know what's going on with it.
I don't know,
Either-
man.
It's either on its way or it's not, but they got my money for sure.
That's not good.
You know what happened with the?
that kind of reminds me of my M3 kit for
You
the
know what happened
E30.
with the EGR upgrade?
Impact.
They the USPS lost it.
Really?
Yeah, they lost it. And then the people on eBay were like, what do you want to do about it? And I'm like, send me one ASAP. So they message me back and they say, by ASAP, do you mean you need it like right now? Because it's gonna take us 7 days to get it. And I just put send it.
You gotta send it.
Somebody over there needs to,
Yeah, I'm just gonna take these bolts off. Should we save them?
huh?
Yeah,
No, you can toss all these bolts. We're just gonna weld the holes back up.
It's cast iron. We don't have a ton of welding.
We can wrap some copper around an electrode and just
Put 4
put some
car
nice,
batteries
put
to it.
some nice puddles in there, and then just rivet it back on.
Okay, grab
Alright.
the sledgehammer.
That's a pretty beefy system.
It really is.
Shouldn't it just pop right off?
Vlad, go grab me a flathead if you don't mind.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
This might be.
It doesn't look that bad. So you see that screen right there? That screen right there is usually what makes your H pop pop.
All right, so you already went ahead and cleaned the block up a little bit, and then we went ahead and test fit everything. And the difference with these studs is it actually bolts down from the top and the bottom. That way it's pulling from both sides. The factory one just has a head here, so it's gonna be a really nice upgrade. It's gonna make sure nothing fails on us, and everything's gonna be freshened up. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and take those heads to the machine shop, get them cleaned up, and start reassembling it. It's gonna be really fun. I'm actually really excited about this because this motor is actually pretty straightforward. There's no timing, nothing. It was pretty simple. So we're really excited with it, guys. So stay tuned for all that. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you think of the truck. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram at motorhead.co. And we do have merch. It's on the VTune website. I'll link it down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.